It's the 420 radio show, and it's your host, Art the Ghost, blowing smoke. You already know, but check me out every Wednesday, you know? It's the ARTIKLEDAGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE. Doing the most, the radio show. It's the ARTIKLEDAGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE. Doing the most, the radio show. I talk that bud, I show that love, you know what's up. I give it up, I blow that smoke, it ain't no joke. Article the Ghost. 420, blow that smoke, man, I do this every day. Stuff them cones, light it up, and then I blow that hay. You want that truth, I spit them facts. This is more than just rap. It get quiet in here, but I got that loud pack. This is one hot song, tell a DJ bring it back. Man, I'm trying to tell ya I'ma roll a sack like that. Tune in every Wednesday for the inspiration, information, like, comment, and subscriptions. Algorithms, I'ma participate, but I'ma be in the clouds until a later day. Let's go. The ARTIKLEDAGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE. Ghost doing the most, the radio show host. It's the 420 radio show, and it's your host, Art the Ghost, doing the most, taking you into this news segment brought to you by Marijuana Moment and Steel Beating Productions LLC, providing you some of the hottest sound around town. You know what I'm talking about? Let's check this out though. And today's headline reads, Senate Cannabis Commission bill coming. Also, New York dispensary approvals coming. Marijuana companies push buy legal. Legalization trails the Arkansas poll. Maryland campaign ad seeks turnout boost. Let's get into this. Okay, here's some top things to know. Senator John Hickenlooper announced he is filing a bill that would direct the Attorney General to form a commission to make recommendations on regulatory system for legal marijuana that models alcohol rules. A top New York marijuana regulator said the first recreational dispensary licenses could be approved at a meeting in about 2 weeks from now. Marijuana companies including Canopy Growth, Columbia Care, Cresco Labs, and Curaleaf are partnering with New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy to launch a buy legal campaign to encourage consumers to purchase marijuana from licensed sources. A new poll found that Arkansas adults opposed the marijuana legalization initiative on next week's ballot, 59% to 41%. Also, Maryland's marijuana legalization campaign launched a new ad aimed at boosting turnout by young voters who are likely to support the cannabis referendum on the ballot. Okay, we're moving on to federal. Senator Bernie Sanders said President Joe Biden made an important step forward with his cannabis pardons, but that I happen to think that we should legalize marijuana in this country. Senator Jackie Rosen tweeted, glad to see local businesses like at Greater Nevada CU helping to fill the gap in access to banking for cannabis businesses in Nevada. We must continue fighting to pass the bipartisan Safe Banking Act to ensure all legal cannabis businesses have access to banking services. Representative French Hill tweeted, other states have already shown that recreational marijuana preys upon young people, harms families and communities, and overburdens law enforcement. Let's not allow the backers of Issue 4, who have raised more than $13 million to buy themselves a pot monopoly in Arkansas, vote no. Representative Bruce Westerman tweeted, it takes a lot of special interest dough to sell Arkansas on weed. Just vote no on Issue 4. Arizona Republican state candidate Blake Masters said he thinks marijuana is best handled at the state level and that the drug war hasn't worked. Okay, we're moving on to the states. Delaware Governor John Carney signed bills on labor peace agreement requirements for medical cannabis companies and to terminate the Medical Marijuana Act Oversight Committee. Iowa Democratic gubernatorial candidate Deidre DeJear tweeted, "It's long overdue to legalize cannabis in Iowa. As governor, that's exactly what I'll do." The Colorado campaign supporting the psychedelics legalization initiative on next week's ballot report raising more than $5.5 million, including a $1 million contribution from the founder of shoe company Tom's. Questions are being raised about potential conflicts of interest by New York's social equity cannabis investment fund managers. Separately, the Dormitory Authority canceled a request for proposals to provide banking services for the fund. Arkansas regulators filed a response in a lawsuit targeting their medical cannabis business license award decisions. Maine regulators are accepting public comments on proposed hemp cultivation rules. Michigan regulators sent a bulletin about annual financial statement requirements for marijuana businesses. Massachusetts officials extended the deadline for applications to serve the Cannabis Social Equity Advisory Board. Oklahoma regulators published a medical cannabis packaging and labeling guide. California regulators extended the deadline to apply for cannabis research grants. New Hampshire's Therapeutic Cannabis Medical Oversight Board met. And that was your news segment for the 420 radio show, brought to you by Marijuana Moment and Still Beating Productions LLC. I'm gonna drop both of these links down in the description so you can go check the website out, and you can also check out the article that I had just read so you can catch up on the rest of the article that I did not read. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, let's get back into this music piece. If you like content like this, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted when I drop new episodes. You know what I'm talking about? But you know how we do. We're gonna get back into this smoking session. You feel me? 420. We out. Peace.
What you can't take what I've been through. Imagine if I never went through what I went through. Till I get it, I won't slow. I'm on tour, opening some brand new doors. On top, but we came from the floor. Do you believe in foresight? I do. Cause I can't ignore life. I wrote this in a hotel the size of a closet, just to show you that I could do it, just to show you that it ain't much to it. If you got your hand out, don't be surprised when I look at you stupid. Well, were you when it was me and the music? Don't compare me to no me that I'm better than. Still new, but my attitude better in. And ain't nothing wrong with it. Since 6, I knew I was gon' get it. I ain't working, then my palms start itching. Ever since I never put a gun to my face. To really make you think, yeah. I was thinking about my kid, yeah. 16, didn't even have a kid yet. The bullets really how you thinking about your unborn. Imagine if my whole life was untorn. Imagine when that car flipped. Don't call it defeating odds, it's a blessing that I ain't gone yet. I've been getting closer to God. Not a scripture, we've been talking direct. Red line, yeah. Send for me and I send you closer to God. Yeah, what? Pace. I figured out this ain't a race. Up the stakes. Got hungry, then I scraped the plate. It ain't hard for me to change my ways. Do you believe in foresight? I do. Cause I cannot ignore life. Look, the playing field ain't never been even. I ain't about to make that either. See, I'm trying to copy my aura, they some readers. Study all you want, but I came up out that freezer. Getting bread across the Mediterranean like a Peter. You a heat seeker, speak up, telling me to speed up. You can fit your talent in a beat cup. Leaders of the new school, I think they need us. But first, let me light my weed up. My intuition ain't never led me astray. With all it on my plate, you think I be running in play. But I step to that mirror, look myself in the face. Can't nobody take my place, so they got me, then they play. You can try, you can test, you get sent to the gods. I'm a R&B with a hip-hop core. Said I'm a R&B with a hip-hop core, yeah. We just had to do it if I don't rap anyway on this.
nephew. You got perfect timing.
Why you say that?
About to start a little puff give in this mother. Now I know Willie don't let you smoke in his house, but I'm your Uncle Elroy. I don't give a damn how high you get in mine.
Still Beating Productions.